we're back. Before I pull today's card of the day, I wanted to just talk to you guys about some of the things that happened in my day yesterday that I wrote down in my notes that happened to deal with the card of the day. That was the Magician card. Okay, so yesterday I meal prepped. I felt like I needed to really, harness my energy because at times, I'm battling like procrastination and just, maybe doing things that are just like maybe scrolling on my phone or maybe speaking to my sister for hours. So things that are just less of productive. It was like I was like called. I kept on getting a call or a tug like to do something that will, that'll get something done. So one thing that I did was I got some notes organized. I really like put sticky notes and was able to really organize the several different paperwork that I have that was just hard to really section. Like I had credit, I had astrology, I had like a whole bunch of different notes of different things that I'd just been writing over the past month, and I was able to really organize it, and that was pretty cool. And then I meal prepped. And what was cool about this one this time was usually I'll get inspiration from other videos and other, I watch other videos, maybe I'll look at other recipes and get some inspiration from somewhere. And that's how I'll go about making my meals because I'm new to like the vegan lifestyle and the diet. And so that's how I would go about eating because I wasn't taught. So, yeah. But what I noticed yesterday, I was able to really think off the top of my head. I was like washing dishes and thinking like, what can I make? What do I have? I was kind of mad because I didn't have like time and some of the herbs and things that I know can really season my dish that I had in mind from, my intentions were when I bought the groceries. I needed some scallion, I needed some thyme, some things like that, and some more tomatoes. So what I did was I just was able to think of like off the top of my head, and they came back to back. It was just all coming to me of different dishes I can make of what the things that I had in the fridge, and I was just able to really make it. And it was pretty cool because usually I'll have some type of assistant, something playing in the background that would kind of guide me on what to do or something. But this time I was just able to really do it on my own, so that was pretty cool. So that was like the magic within me, having all the tools and devices. So, and one thing that I would that I was realized was like, oh, maybe, because sometimes I was like, oh, but I realized like through that time of me learning through inspiration, through all these different, recipes and chefs and different videos and books and, blogs, and it was prepping me into being able to make my own now. So that was pretty cool. A cool realization. So another one was when I was looking through, I finally was able to upload, as you guys can see, my first video. Yay! I was finally able to do it and what I had to do was get rid of the old pictures because I didn't have enough storage on my phone. And thing that was holding me back, I had like all these pictures from like when I went on vacation with family, and, you know, just a whole bunch of pictures of my journey and when I first started, just a whole bunch of things that, you know, that I really didn't want to let go. A lot of memories. And I'm like, in order for me to have this space and for me to put this video on, I have to clear up my phone. So, and it was telling me like I was deleting a lot, literally like 2,000 pictures out of 4,000. And it was still telling me I didn't have enough space. So I just wiped out everything. Like something in me just like had that energy. I was just like, I have to just, you know, I have to get this video on. I can't keep recording these and every day trying to put them on, and like I'm getting like rejected, saying my video is too long, and it was just a mess. I was on the phone with Apple trying to work out the situation, and it was just not really, maybe with the Mercury retrograde, that is the reason why this was happening, but it wasn't fun. So what I did do was I was able to do it. So that was like me using like my tools, you know, I guess to, you know, to really overcome. And then I was able to, you know, it was like seeing myself, you know, my YouTube, seeing my thumbnail and me and my journal, and it was like, this is my element. Like when I see my journal and me writing and me teaching and me learning back, because I replayed the video, you know, to hear, you know, and it's cool because before I didn't like hearing my voice. I'm not sure if anyone else is like that, but now it's like, it's pretty, just play it, hear it, you know. So yeah, I did that. So that was pretty cool. And what I wrote from here was this is what I wrote yesterday about the Magician card. I wrote, having to decide or make a decision or situation, having options. Yeah, I had many options of when I was cooking, right? I had so many different varieties of food and different things, and in my head I was just like writing a whole menu and was able to actually meal prep. You know, I made curry lentils, I made coconut quinoa rice with black beans, I made a veggie soup jumu for my Haitians out there. It was pretty dope. And I was gonna make some hamburgers with the mushroom caps that I had with probably some walnut meat I was gonna put in there. I'm not sure, but I was gonna find something what I had. But I didn't get to it. I was like, I can save that for in between the week. And zucchini fries, because I have zucchinis in there. But my intentions were to make the zucchini. Remember I said I needed tomatoes, so I was gonna make zucchini pasta, but that didn't work out. So it was pretty cool that I had, you know, a lot of these options, was able to really, like I said, overcome and gaining something. I was able to overcome that I didn't have, you know, and able to overcome, yeah, what I didn't have, you know, in the fridge, and making out, you know, my own inspiration, you know, and then overcoming not being able to actually upload my videos on YouTube. So that was cool. And gaining something, I guess I was just really excited to just see, you know, and I was like, yeah, that's my element. Singing, yeah, that right there, me with the book and me teaching and me putting this out there, yeah, that's it. Drawing in energy from higher realm. I was receiving downloads. I have a few on my phone that I was writing, so that was pretty cool. The spark of life, yes, very, very alive, and very just making sure I was getting this video on, making sure I was, you know, trying to make sure like my energy just wasn't getting wasted, especially the fact that we have not only we have the moon transiting in Capricorn, but we have 4 other planets transiting. So in total 5. We have Mars, Mercury, Venus, Pluto. So that's a lot of energy on Cap. And yesterday was Saturn day. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So yeah, yesterday was the day to get, you know, to really harness of what the energy of what Capricorn represents, which is just our goals, our higher purpose, our getting to the top and being that boss, being, you know, getting things done, getting our goals, you know, stop procrastinating and just getting to work. Hard work. Saturn is really hard. So it's really cold. It's the mountain is on top. So yeah, so receiving downloads, working mentally, awareness, the dual elements, the all. So it was feeling, mind, action. So all of that. So balance. So I feel like I balanced because usually I want to meal prep. So yesterday I did something in me. Is usually I wrote in my phone, what I said, impulse, I wrote right here. Made meal in head with all my ideals in less than 30 minutes. Saturn, I felt, came in and said discipline, be ahead of meal prep and instead of impulsive eating, and making my meals instead of impulsive eating. Because that's what I'll do. I'll be like, oh, I'm cool, you know, I'll probably be reading, doing a whole bunch of things that I need to take care of. And then, you know, I'll probably be detoxing in the morning. And then I would just get hungry. And then I'm like, okay, let me go in the kitchen, make something real quick, whatever what I have. And then it's not really me and then it's me doing it all quick and fast and not really me, you know, making the meal. Then I'm hungry while I'm doing it. So I'm eating while I'm making the food. It'd be a mess. But like I said, I'm new to, like, you know, this whole lifestyle, just the vegan food and the tarot and the spirituality and the astrology and just the awakening that I had about it 2 years ago. So everything is just, it's new and it's just great. So I'm learning along the way, and I'm taking you guys with me because there's a lot of things that I'm learning and we can learn together. So yeah, that's really important. So in the book meaning, it said expanding your horizon. Make use of all your opportunities, which I did, to live worthwhile your goals and live one's heart desires. Yes, I did. And I made waffles. I was doing a detox all week where I wasn't really eating any heavy grains and stuff like that. So yesterday I was kind of like fighting myself. I'm like, no, I'm detoxing, you know, but it's okay to have one, you know, waffle day. So I did that. So that was pretty cool. I was like, you know, so yeah, balance, you know, and then I'll get back to my detox because I kind of want to keep that, the light digestion, because it gives me more energy. Yeah, it's giving me more energy. So yeah, so we're going to pull the card out. I'm done chatting. Let's get this. Yeah, so that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. Oh, that was okay. So what is the energy for today? Let's see what we got. Because yesterday's card was, ooh, I was like, and it's so cool because I really be like hearing the cards. That wasn't cool. At least it didn't drop. I really be hearing the cards. I really be hearing the cards, like, energies really like highlight in my like mind or my imagination, like, okay, that was pretty like magical, or maybe I used all, you know, the elements, maybe I used my power in a way that really like highlighted, and I'll be like, oh wow, that you know, the card is really, it's really here. It's really you know, spirit is really showing me how this is you know, how real it really be. Like, you just have to really notice and be aware and pay attention to, you know, everything in a way. And you can do that by one, which I always preach, is just, you know, maintaining health, and health is wealth, is how we think, and the mind and the body, what we eat and what we do, and our energy, and, you know, our environment. So just making sure that we are, you know, not forgetting about that. So, all right, this is it. Yesterday's card popped out. Today's card is, I don't like this one too much. It looks like you're getting, I pulled this one out before. It looks like backstabbed. That's what I would say. So like getting, not seeing something from behind, and then it's right in you. It's punctured in you. Look, I got this card before, like literally. January 14th. I wonder how that played out. You know what I'm going to do after this, because I don't want this video to be too long, because, you know, I have problems posting. I mean, I put that out there, but I have been. And what I'm going to do is look at my transit journal and see how that day played out, and be like, okay, maybe this energy can be more positive, maybe it's more, you know. And then I have to see if it's reversed or not, because this is not in reverse today. So the energy it's telling me, let me write the date. We write the date. We write the card of the day, and then meaning. Okay, today's card is the 10 of Swords, right? All right. 10 is completion, so some type of completion, right? Completion of something. Ending. An ending is a new beginning, right? So completion. And then with the red there. And he has his hands in peace. And then it's dark in the back with the blue, with the water. So emotions. There's no sun and moon. Emotions. Emotions. What else? Not seeing something coming. Backstabbing. This is interesting. And then it's the sword, so looks like some like transformative energy of, you know, something transforming. You're punctured, so you're hurt. hurt, trauma. You're rough. Could be rough. What else can I see? Laying down. So, it's a really it's like dead energy. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing dead energy. Right? This is cool. I'm playing it, and then I can see how the words and what words as my day goes on and make the connections. He has peace. Why would he be stabbing anything or be at peace? I'll say stagnant, because if someone's like poking you against the wall, like you're exposed, you're like weak, vulnerable. Vulnerable. Okay. Bull. I don't think I spelled that right, but that's okay. We understand, right? And then it's dark in the back, so that can be shadow. The shadow. The shadow. The dark is the unknown. And the dark is like the unknown, what you can jump into or bump into, or or that's physically, but in the mental sense, it's the dark, being in a dark, maybe about a situation, maybe not having all the details. Being in the dark, not seeing something coming, being in the dark, and then mentally would be, what did I just say? That was pretty good. Like unknown about what the intentions of what someone might do, or maybe you're within yourself taking that that leap. Sometimes you have to go into the dark in order to transform, right? Maybe I'll write that. Having to go into the dark to have to transform, take next step. Next steps. When it's like you're pinned and it's going through you, so that energy is going through you. So, the energy is in you. So the energy in question is that mind is the mind. They say it's the energy in question is swords. So your mind, your thoughts, are in you. And are part of you. But can be holding you down. Should do some type of shadow work. Or see, like, you know, really diving deep to see like what is hidden underneath the surface that really needs to arise, so you can really combat anything that's gonna stop you from being your greatest self. I like what I wrote. This is what I'm getting. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Keep it simple. Completion of some sort, you know. Some type of completing some type of goal. Some emotions may be on the rise. Not seeing something coming. Maybe some backstabbing. Maybe, you know, completely unaware of something hitting you from behind. You may be hurt. Maybe a time you're dealing with some trauma. Maybe dead or weak energy. Maybe you're vulnerable at this time or having a vulnerable moment. Maybe you're in the shadows, really dark, you know, more, not dark, but like, more of the things that you have to like think of and really go inside is what I'm saying. Really going inside. Let me write that because that will be something that might come out. Having to go into the dark, to having to transform and take the next step. Your thoughts are in you and are part of you, but can be holding you down, holding you back, or really having to go inside. Going inside and deeply. Okay, so that's what we got. That's what we got. That's cool. And then we have our meaning, and what we're going to see is what resonates. And from yesterday's, I didn't mention which one resonated with me more. Was it my book, or was it this book? Was it mine, or was it the book? And I would say, it was like some of both, honestly. It was some of both. So I wonder which one resonated with you guys. Was it mine, or was it the book's interpretation? Which is pretty... Okay, we found it. And what they say here for the card of the day: the road goes on beyond the horizon. Call a halt to the old ways. New possibilities, new paths are waiting. Okay. Oh, you have the sunrise and sundown. Yeah. Okay. Because the yellow is still on the sand. That's true. Okay. So like what new happens is like a new, what ends is a new beginning. Pretty much completion. Every new end is a new beginning. A scene with a seed, a fruition, for good or for evil. In a negative sense, the sword as the weapon of the intellect are always representative of the destruction of mind, of alienation from nature. Ooh, that's good because he's kind of far away. This injurious aspect of the swords accumulates here in this card. The positive side As the peaks of cognition, the card does not portray a wise man, guru, or a y'all know the word, philosophical ruler on his throne. On the contrary, the image heralds the end of all idols. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. So you guys let me know which one resonates with you guys, the most. And yeah, we'll have maybe a discussion of, you know, maybe you can tally and see how, and tell me like your story. Like, okay, maybe you had some magical energy yesterday and it really played out in your day. And in a way, you just have to kind of remember, because a lot of things do be happening and you can forget. That's why I be writing it on my phone, especially at nighttime. I feel that's when I receive a lot of this, you know, a lot of my day will replay out, or I'll receive a lot of downloads, things that can help me, maybe things I did wrong. Like my day, yeah, I will really like replay everything sometimes, especially if I choose to remember. So yeah, hopefully this wasn't too long and you guys can resonate with some of what I mentioned. See you guys mañana.